everybody.
I'm Chach.
I'm not.
And welcome back to Donkey Kong 64.
We're in the Crystal Caves, and we just don't want to do something, so we'll have Christopher come clean up for us.
We'll do the detail work.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Oh, he's a coming.
Hiya!
Oh,
What is this rainbow thing?
it's books.
Oh, they're books.
Yeah, bookies. What?
That's not right. We? Nope.
Do you need to shoot something?
Have to light the candles, but there's supposed to be a barrel.
A barrel. There
Oh,
it
there
is.
it is. How did I not see that?
Because it's not in a very obvious spot.
Shh! Would you get out of the corner?
No.
Diddy, why do you do this to me?
Oh dear. Who is the guy with the blunderbuss?
We were trying to figure that out, kind of,
In the pirate ship?
in the pirate ship.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Not again. You stupid chimp. Gonna run out of coconuts by the time you get the friggin' candle. Thank you. Oh, lights.
Oh yeah. It kind of hurt my eyes.
Well, he's nearly done.
Yeah.
Die, fairy.
Let me sing you the song of my baby.
Hello, darling.
You want another one of my failed melons?
Caught an extra melon. I went and got some work done. I've got some extras now.
And I'm so cheap. I just gotta give him for $7.
Well, Diddy, now you're got another melon, but I'm afraid them will last. Also increased each of your instruments' power.
Boy.
I can do that so well when I'm sick. Oh my gosh. You're just looking so fine right now, Diddy.
Jeez, Diddy has a lot of barrels everywhere.
For easy transportation.
Easy access. Oh look, there's another
Let's do
work
that.
pad. And whose piece is that? You can't get that. Those are not yours. Oh
Right.
my gosh,
I
Hannah.
can't do that.
That's not yours either.
I know it's not. I had to
Where are
hit
you
it. Yeah, that's what it was. I need to go get
We are
Tiny.
going into chaos.
Grenade!
Oh my. Oh.
I hit the broad side of a chimp before, but now he's doing fine.
Oh dear.
Swim, would you? Thank you. You can't get those. They're not yours.
You're just hopping there and just like, what did she do?
I genuinely thought I could get them.
You're getting so
Because they are the color of bananas, like regular bananas. bananas when they're like see-through like that for Chunky. And so I was just like, I should be able to get them. They're bananas. I'm a monkey.
Oh dear. It's terrible.
I'm terrible. Come here, dude. I need your piece.
I want your hair dye.
Dude, where'd you go?
There it is.
Are you blue or are you purple?
Purple. But you're gonna die.
That's just my luck.
I guess you just don't move and it won't hit you.
Maybe.
No.
Bye. I didn't want to go in there anyway.
Jeez, he's attacking more often.
I pissed him off.
The door closed on you.
Well, it's cold out there. I wouldn't want to leave it standing open either. If my guest walked off a cliff, yeah, okay, I guess you're not coming in.
You were about to do it.
Yep.
Oh. Oh, you got another one. Grenades for everyone.
This dog's not allowed on the rug.
There's a balloon
Yeah.
there. Jeez. Why are those lights flicking all over the place? Oh, whoa.
Oh, hi, Balloon. You're just really exuberant.
Peekaboo.
Hello. 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 Goodbye.
How many times can I miss bananas?
Plenty.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We took it down. Oh, hi. Oh, yeah.
Yay.
What was that from?
Mark. The candy, nobody wants to go inside there.
Oh, I need to be invisible. I forgot about that.
Oh, dear.
Is there not an invisible planet here? I just.
I think you have to hit those first. Because there's a light constantly on that one in the middle. So I
This
think you have
makes
to hit those switches
total sense.
first. And then your Invisipad would show up. There it is. Nobody suspects a thing.
They will never find me.
Oh yeah.
Find and shoot all the claptraps. Right ahead of your nose. Come on. Are you figure eighting? Where are you? What are you doing? Where are you going, little guy?
Okay.
cow.
How did that not hit him? Both times. Well, at least you were getting better at it.
Mm-hmm. They used to walk in patterns. Excuse me?
That was weird. What the heck?
Excuse me?
There we go. The targeting system is really weird in this.
It is.
Luke turned off his targeting system. Luke, are you okay?
I'm totally fine.
I'm
Stop
fine.
asking me all these questions.
Good thing you stay invisible.
Yep. I love the music when he's invisible though. Okay, donkey.
Is there no one at the very tippy top? No, it was.
I think Lakey has his own cabin over on the side.
Because he's special.
What is it with the baddies and choosing a very bad location? It's like, oh, these music pads look beautiful.
I don't know. Oh no.
Oh, yeah. And I can't use
Your
my
instrument.
instrument.
That's cheating.
There's a lot of eyeballs in this room.
You never told me what the weirdest thing you did in school was.
Well, in middle school, I had a CD player. And I loved to listen to Phantom of the Opera. And it was about the time that the movie remake came out, and I hated the movie remake, and everyone else was like, oh, I love this soundtrack to the movie, and I was like, you know nothing. And so I would listen to Phantom of the Opera as often as I could, just because I loved it. And I would share it with the other people in the class, because it's just, you know, like, you guys, you need to hear what you're missing out on. So I would do that, but then after they had heard it a little bit, I just, you know, stopped sharing. And so what I would do is, because they took Raoul's part out of the graveyard, is I would listen to that, and I would pretend that my soul got sucked out of my body. So I was just like staring off into the distance, and I got some of my classmates to actually believe that I could do something, like, you know, they were big believers in like Zen meditation and stuff. So I made them believe that I could leave my body and go across the room. I don't know why, but that was
A thing.
that was what I would do.
Interesting.
I would do it on the bus and in science class, because we were always done super early. I think it was with Mr. Z.
Yeah.
Just there was nothing to ever do in that class.
No, because when you're a science teacher in a private school, you can't teach anything. Unfortunately.
Take shelter.
Oh no, there's chaos happening outside. That was really close.
I know. Woohoo! That must be so uncomfortable.
Having your body blow up like that?
Yeah. That quickly. Oh, the music notes.
Another dead bee. I don't like that door.
What? How the key to it is on top of the house?
No, how it goes inside. To open the door, you open the door in
Yeah.
instead of like out. Oh,
I got squished. Hi-ya! A barrel?
Thanks, bird. How'd you get in here?
Okay. Now I can do it. So I'm pretty sure what I have to do is I have to hit that switch and then run over. You came back too fast. Patooey!
Nice.
At the door!
This is a nice ball.
Nice landing.
And he stuck the landing. Coins. How useless.
Oh, panic swimming! I can do that.
Still need to hit the number 4 pad.
I'm
Oh, and the
still
number
trying-
5. You hit the number 5 and you didn't go on it to get like his piece.
It's a quick fix. This is not the place I
Yeah, it
thought
is.
it was. Oh, it is.
Yes, it is. Turn that way. Go up.
Go up. You failed.
I know. What are you doing?
How do I go up?
Go back. Other way.
This way?
Yes.
I thought so, but you said go up and this is
You
down.
go up those.
Yes, I remember now. Take me away.
Friend.
I'm trying to give you a hug.
I haven't seen people in who knows how long.
I'm not people, I'm a monkey. I'm glad you enjoyed that.
I did.
I aim to please.
We need to kill that guy soon. Did you ever picture things running alongside the car or the bus?
Occasionally. When it comes to running, the main thing that I ever imagined was actually a dream. And I think I've told you about this before, where we were at our parents' house. And the first of the little girls was probably 4, I think. And in my dream, there was like some clover outside the sliding glass door, and she wanted it. That one clover. And so I took it upon myself to get that one clover for her. So I went outside, bent down to pick it, and suddenly the ground starts shaking. And I stop and I look up, and I look over to the neighbor's fence on the far side. And the fence starts shaking, and then it falls down and a stampede of animals comes through. So I have to run through, I have to run back to the house and take cover until they're gone. So after they're gone, I go out and I am about ready to pick this clover. I don't know why it's so important, but I'm ready to pick this clover. And then it happens again. You know, kind of like this Donkey Kong thing where every 2 seconds this avalanche guy is gonna try and kill me. But it happens again. I look over and instead of like regular animals coming through, now it's like foreign animals, like jungle animals coming through. And it's like, what in the world? So I run back inside the house and I take cover and I wait for him to pass, and it was like a never-ending dream where I could never get this freaking clover for my sister. And like I went back through generations of animals, and eventually there were velociraptors coming through the fence. And it was the weirdest thing ever. Never did get the clover. I woke up before I got the clover.
See, the thing that I was kind of talking about was, oh no.
That was the jerkiest move ever.
Do you have some beef with him now?
I'm like contemplating whether I want to keep going or if I want to go to bed. Thank goodness. Those looming shadows, though.
I know. Because you need a cutscene for that.
Look at this tiny hole you have to go through. Bye. No, I'm gonna suffocate.
Just so fun.
Okay. Well, I think we will call it
Just
good
warp out.
for this one. I forgot I could do that.
Save.
I should probably save as well.
Spams the save button.
I do every time.
Alrighty.
Alright, well, thanks for joining us, you guys, and we will see you in the next one. Hopefully I'll be better by then. Bye.
Bye.